Hello, my name is Jessica McCoy, and this is my personal story on why I want to become a building leader. So, just a little background of who I am. I'm married with 4 kids. We also have 3 dogs, and we recently adopted 2 cats. We live in rural Northwest Kansas. I've been a high school and now recently partly middle school math teacher for the past 13 years. And kind of stayed out in Western Kansas for all of those 13 at different schools. Both my husband and we also farm right now just as custom cutters on the side, and we are a landlord to a few rental houses in our town. As far as hobbies go, I really enjoy staying busy, although sometimes I feel like I need that downtime. But I love sports. Um, I love to, sit there and read about murder mysteries or learn about them. And I'm always interested in history, biographies, things like that. All right, where I teach at, it's a pre-K through 12 school in Brewster, Kansas. And we also have a daycare in the building, so all 4 of my kids attend the same or are in the same building all day with me as I am there to teach as well. And I really love that about it. I've also been a route and activity bus driver, but I gave that up so I could pursue my building leadership degree. I've been an assistant high school track coach. I am part of the district and building leadership team in our school, and I am also a class sponsor. And this year we get the privilege of doing the concessions. As far as my personal goals go, right now I want to continue assisting my husband with the farming business so that he can pursue it full time in the next 5 years. If I am able to become a building leader of some type, then I hope that that will give him the opportunity to take over farming and do that full time instead of just as a side business. Another goal is also to pay off all our debt and become financially secure in the next 6 to 8 years. We were actually financially secure a number of years ago. We paid our house off, but then we went more into the farming business, and so now we're working our way back up from there. And then my final goal is I would like to design and help actually be involved in the building process of our own home. That's another hobby I have is I love to just sit there and draw up floor plans and design things. As far as my personal or professional goals go, I plan to obtain my master's degree in building leadership and then continue on to pursue my superintendent certification. I would like to become a building principal sometime in the next 6 to 10 years, but I am open to it sooner if the opportunity arises. And the big thing is I want to work to improve education so that it's more hands-on, that students understand what's going on in the curriculum, and that students can be more involved in the school and in the community. So why a building leader? Besides the other information that I listed, I really liked learning about what an inclusive culture was in one of my master's classes. And so I want to have that set belief system for my school, be able to customize learning for all my students or every student in the building so that they can become the most successful for what they're able to do. And I, of course, want to promote academic and social aspects of a public school system. I want all the students in my building to learn, but I also want them to learn from each other and grow as a school community and be able to go out into the real world and be a contributing member of society. If that inclusive culture doesn't exist in my school, I definitely want to motivate and engage both my students and my staff. I want to support the staff that wants the same type of culture that I do, and I want to keep hiring those same highly motivated teachers and staff members. And always encourage communication because that's where I find a lot of times the easiest thing that's let off or the most common mistake made is that there's just not communication from the administration down through the ranks and down through the teachers and support staff. So I want to do that. I chose Fort Hays State University because I really liked the ease of the online classes for my degree. I also felt that it was a low enough cost that I have been able to manage it by paying out of pocket for it and not having to take out school loans. So I really appreciate that part of it. And there's a really strong reputation for many of the programs through Fort Hays, especially on the distance learning. And so it was really nice to be able to go to a university that was focused on helping students achieve their goals. And I get to be a tiger. I was actually a hornet in my bachelor's degree, and so now I'm a tiger. As far as my initial expectations of the program goes, I definitely have found that it's been easy to plan my course of study, and it's also been very flexible if I've had to change with which courses I take or how many courses I take per semester. I really have liked that there's no pressure there to get it done in a certain period of time. There's been a lot of great support from all the different instructors that I've had. If I've had any questions, they are very quick to respond and very supportive, and they always understand I'm teaching full time. I have a family at home, but they are still willing to be there to answer questions for me. And so, because of that, I want to do the same thing in a school as a building leader, is be supportive. So I just felt like the program really makes becoming a principal worth the time, worth the amount of effort that's put in. And I don't think I could have pursued this type of degree without a program like what Fort Hays has. Right. It is nice to meet you. Thank you.